In the beginning of the drama, we see our female lead, Leanne. She brought breakfast for her brother, who is our male lead, Ming. As he starts eating, Leanne tells him that today is my important interview, so you have to help me. After hearing this, Ming was about to spit the food out, but Leanne tells him that now you cannot spit the food out. You have to do my work. I have prepared well for the interview, so you will take my classes. He agrees, but after giving him work, Leanne leaves from there. Meanwhile, Ming was talking on a call with a girl named Ning, saying that we have to do everything according to the plan. On the other hand, Ning was talking about business matters with someone there. After the meeting ends, she says from the start that you stay connected with me through Bluetooth. After that, Leanne goes to give her interview. The interviewer tells her that it seems you could not come to our company wearing proper clothes. In these clothes, you are not looking confident at all. You are very talented, but you disappointed me. You are not suitable to join our company. On the other hand, in this meeting, exactly the way Ming was showing, Ning was speaking the same way. The owner of that company was named Mr. Wu. Mr. Wu says that I want to buy your product for 8 million. Ming says that our product is worth more than this. Hearing this, Ning tells Mr. Wu that you should talk to the CEO of our company. After some time, Ming comes there wearing the CEO outfit. Mr. Wu says that if you give our product for 10 million, then only I will buy it, otherwise not. He was thinking that this is just a college student, so he would buy his product at a low price. But here, Ming turns out to be very smart. He fixes the price of his product at 10 million and leaves from there. Next scene, Ming was eating food. Leanne asks him why you are asking if I did not wear good clothes. Do you like someone? She says no. Today, the interviewer said that in these clothes, I do not look confident at all. Then he says, come with me. After that, he takes her shopping. Leanne says that all the clothes here are very expensive. He selects some outfits for her and sends her to the changing room. Meanwhile, he goes to the counter and says that the clothes here are very expensive. So can you tell that girl that there is a 50% discount here? If you say this, she will become very happy. The girl says, yes, I will do this. It seems you are too good for your girlfriend. Hearing the word girlfriend, Ming gives a small smile. Next day, Leanne goes to Mr. Wu's company for the interview. When she sees Ming there, she stands outside the meeting room and starts listening to their conversation. Mr. Wu wanted the product at a low price, so Ming says that now I do not want 10 million for my product. I want 12 million. And he says this with full confidence. After Ming leaves from there, one employee of that company named Jang meets Leanne. Leanne asks him what Ming was doing here. Jang says that your brother is doing business. Do you not know this? She says that I do not know anything about this. Then Jang says that your brother is doing fraud in business. If he is not stopped, then legal action will be taken against him. If I were in your place, and if my brother had done something like this, then I would leave this city and run away. Hearing this, she becomes scared. After that, she goes home and starts packing her luggage. When Ming comes there, she snatches his phone and packs his luggage too. Ming asks the reason for this. Then she says that now we are going back to our hometown. Next day, both brother and sister reach their hometown. As soon as Leanne comes there, she goes to meet her friend. Then Ming finds his phone and calls Ning. She says that I tried calling you many times yesterday. Ming says that because of some urgent work, right now I am in my hometown. She says that no company is ready to cooperate with us. Hearing this, Ming says that all this was done by Mr. Wu. I do not know what he wants to achieve by doing all this. At night, Leanne hears some sounds from Ming's room. She says, "Is my brother also a hacker?" She quickly opens the door and Ming's father was inside the room. Father says, "Could you not knock before opening the door? Right now your brother is teaching me about network fraud." Leanne says, "Oh, okay." Then father says that if you have no work, then leave from here. She says, "Yes, I am going." Next scene, all of them were eating together. Leanne's mother tells Ming to eat some crab because crab is good for health, but Ming did not want to eat it because he gets an allergy from crab. Yet Leanne's mother was forcing him. Hearing this, Ming eats a little crab. Seeing this, Leanne and his father become worried. After that, Leanne comes behind him and asks, "Are you okay? You did not get any reaction, right?" He says, "Yes, I am completely fine." But meanwhile, after Leanne leaves, Ming's health starts getting worse. On the other hand, Jang had come to Mr. Wu's company. He thinks that Mr. Wu had said that no matter what happens, I have to buy his product. When Jang enters the company, these people do not even pay attention to him. Everyone stays busy in their own work. He thinks that these company people do not look trustworthy to me at all. I came here, but they did not even care about me. On top of that, many things are hidden here. When I asked them, they did not tell me anything. Meanwhile, Ning was talking to a courier boy, saying that this parcel has to be sent to Ming's house. Hearing this, Jang goes near the courier boy and says that I also work in this company. That girl made some mistake in the work, so can I check if she wrote the address correctly or not? He says, okay, you can check. Jang checks the address and secretly clicks a photo of it. Next scene, Jang reaches Ming's house. He asks Leanne's mother about him, and she says that Ming, the classmate of my son Choi, right? He does not live here. Hearing this, Jang feels a little strange. When he was leaving their house, meanwhile, Leanne meets him on the way. After seeing Jang, Leanne says that we should not talk here. Let us go somewhere else and talk. After that, both of them were sitting in a cafe. Meanwhile, Ming also comes there. Then Leanne says that now I have found out what you did. He says that I did nothing. Then Leanne says that Choi, now you are making me angry. Jang says that Ming, is your name really Choi? Leanne says, why are you asking them for 10 million? Have you now started looting people too? If I tell father about this, then he will put you directly in jail. Actually, Leanne's father is a policeman. That is why she says this. Ming says that, Jang, what did you tell my sister? Jang says that Mr. Wu is not a good person at all. He wants to loot you people, so I just want to help you. Ming says that if Mr. Wu is not good, then why are you working under him? After that, he calls Mr. Wu and says that Jang wants to join our team. He is enjoying a lot here, so keep his resignation letter ready. Jang says, what did you just do? Then Ming says that since when are you working in IT? So you know very well that this product is worth more than 10 million. And as far as Mr. Wu is concerned, then look, do not thank me for this. Saying this, Ming leaves from there. Leanne says, sorry, I misunderstood you. Then he says that do not tell father anything about this. I got suspended from school. Please do not tell them this either. On the other hand, Mr. Wu was about to call Jang and shout at him, but Jang tells him that I do not want to work under a boss like you. I want to choose my new boss. And yes, listen to one thing carefully. You are not firing me, I am firing your company. Saying this, Jang leaves from there. Next scene, Jang goes to Leanne's house. He tells Leanne's mother that this time I came to meet Choi. Leanne's mother says, oh, so you have some work with my son Choi. She tells him to come inside the house. His eyes go toward the family photo. He picks up one photo and says that maybe this is Choi. Hearing this, Leanne's mother says, why can I not remember my son's face? After thinking this, she gets a trauma attack and faints there itself. Next scene, we see the hospital. Jang apologizes to everyone and says that I did not know something like this would happen. After that, Leanne takes Jang outside and shows him Choi's grave. She says that this is my brother Choi. Ming is an orphan and he has no parents. In childhood, Ming became Choi's best friend. The three of us grew up together, but one day Choi died in an accident. Leanne's mother could not handle the shock of Choi's death, and she got a mental illness. She started thinking that Ming is Choi. The doctor said that if you want to improve her condition, then Ming will have to continue acting as Choi. If this is not done, then she may also die. Ming is an orphan, but Leanne's family has done a lot for him. So Ming says that I am ready to do this work. Until Aunt becomes fine, till then I can live as Choi. Jang says that now I understood everything. But this means that you and Ming are not real brother and sister. Leanne says that yes, you can say that. After that, when Leanne comes back home, her father asks, who was that boy? Leanne says that he works with Ming. Father says, works? Does he not go to college? Leanne tells him that Ming got suspended from college and now he is doing his own business. Hearing this, father becomes angry. The Leanne says that please let him do what he wants to do. I heard that his company's name is Machine He, and he is working very hard to grow his company. Father says that both of you are very stubborn, so do whatever you want. After that, in the next scene, we see Jin talking to his father that when Leanne joins your company, please do not reject her directly. But Jin's mother says, that girl Leanne, we know her since childhood. On top of that, she is very talented, so you should definitely give her a chance. Hearing this, Jin's father says, okay, I am ready to give her a chance. Jin becomes very happy after hearing this good news. Meanwhile, he quickly tells this news to Leanne. Leanne says that there was no need for this. I wanted to do something by myself. Jin says that I am your childhood friend, so I can help you this much. By the way, my father's company is very good, so you should think about it. From far away, Ming was watching both of them talking together. Seeing them together, he does not like it at all. Next scene, Leanne's father leaves the police job. When Leanne finds out about this, she says, are you going to start a new life now? Father says that because of your mother's illness, I cannot stop him. So I thought that I should resign so that I can stay at home and take care of your mother peacefully. Saying this, he leaves from there. After that, Ming comes there and tells Leanne that this is our company's first product, and I made this for our mother. This wristwatch will tell her every track. If she ever gets stuck in trouble, then we will immediately find out. Leanne says, "Thank you for this watch. I will give it to Mother. By the way, you are doing a lot for our family." Next scene, Jang packs his luggage and comes from Beijing to Leanne's hometown. But as soon as he reaches there, his luggage gets stolen. After filing a report in the police station, he comes to Leanne's house and tells her about his problem. Then he asks, "Can I stay at your house?" Ming directly refuses him. He says that because of you, once my mother got into danger, so I do not want to take this risk again. After that, Ming gives him some money so that he can go back to Beijing. But Jang says that my purse, my ID card, everything got stolen. Without an ID card, I cannot travel, and I also cannot book a room in any hotel. Meanwhile, Leanne's father hears Jang's words. Then he says that you can stay here for one night. Hearing this, Jang becomes happy. Then father says that you will sleep in Ming's room. Hearing this, Ming gives him an angry look. Next day, when Ming wakes up, Jang was not beside him. Meanwhile, his mother comes to call him for breakfast. She says that Ming is outside. Leanne and father are also outside. Then who is inside the toilet? She becomes scared. Then Ming says that last night my friend came to take a book. It became very late, so he stayed at our house. Leanne's mother says, "No problem. Call him too, so that he can have breakfast with us." Meanwhile, Jung comes out of the toilet. After seeing him, Leanne's mother says, "Oh, you are that same person, right?" Hearing this, everyone becomes scared. Then she says romantically that, "Now I remembered. You are their classmate." Next scene, Jung gets his luggage back. He says that your mother is very scary. Actually, your whole family is scary. Meanwhile, Leanne gets a call from Jin. Jin tells her that from tomorrow, you can come to work in my father's company. Leanne says, "Just like this, without any interview." Jin says that you are very talented, so there is no need for an interview. After that, Leanne thanks him. Then he says there is no need to say thank you. We are friends. By the way, now that you got the job, let us celebrate this happiness. Leanne was about to refuse, but Jin says that you have to come. All our friends are coming there. Saying this, he cuts the call. At night, all of them were celebrating together. Jung also came to this party. In this party, one of Leanne's friends tells everyone that very soon she is going to marry her boyfriend. Hearing this, everyone congratulates her and asks, "What do you want as a wedding gift? A red envelope full of money? Or do you want this building? Just say the name of the thing and that thing will become yours." Leanne's friend says that if you really want to give us something, then organize our wedding in a luxurious way. After some time, everyone becomes emotional. Meanwhile, Jin was making funny actions and making Leanne laugh. From far away, Ming was sitting quietly and watching all this. And Jung was also watching Ming carefully. Meanwhile, Jung starts telling a story and says that since childhood, I grew up with a girl. I used to see her like my sister, but that girl liked me. I had no idea about her feelings, so unknowingly I hurt her. Then Jung asks Ming, "Do you believe in this type of relationship?" Ming does not pay attention to Jung's words because he already understood that somehow Jung was pointing toward him only. Next day, Ming comes to his company. Ming says that because of Mr. Wu, no company wants to work with us. Ming says that if no company wants to cooperate with us, then we will do it ourselves. Everyone tells him that we do not have that much money, and on top of that, we also do not have any knowledge about marketing. Then all of them look together toward Jang. On the other hand, at Jin's father's company, today was Leanne's first day. Jin's father's assistant, whose name was Ju-hee, was behaving very badly with her because she felt that this girl came here without any interview because of recommendation. That means she must be close to the CEO. Since it was Leanne's first day at work, Ming comes to pick her up. Along with that, he also brought a cake for her. But when he sees Leanne with Jin, he does not go near them and quietly returns back. After that, when he comes back home, Jung tells him that I made a program about marketing. You can check it. Ming was checking the data on his laptop. Meanwhile, Jung takes out the cake and starts eating it. Seeing this, Ming gets angry and says, "Who told you to eat this? I brought this cake for my sister." Then Jung says sorry. Next day, when Leanne goes to the company, she meets Jin's father, Mr. Han. She calls him Uncle Han. Then Mr. Han says that this is not home. This is a company. Here, you will have to call me respectfully because I am your CEO. Leanne says that I understood, Mr. Han. Then Mr. Han tells her that you came here because of Jin, so let me tell you that this does not matter to me at all. Meanwhile, inside the meeting room, Ju-hee tells her that this meeting is very important, so do not make any mistake. Next scene, both of them were inside the meeting room. While they were distributing the files to everyone, suddenly Leanne slips, because of which all the files get mixed up. Everyone says that Mr. Han's file is missing. Hearing this, Mr. Han becomes angry. He tells both of them that you people cannot even do your work properly. Then he tells Juhi that you have been working in our company for so long, so could you not teach her properly? Juhi says that in my company, only capable people will work. After saying this, she scolds both of them and sends them out from there. After coming outside, Juhi becomes very angry and says, "Can you not even do one work properly? And from now on, if you make any mistake again, then I will not take responsibility for it." At night, Leanne goes outside to hang out with her friend because her friend had a fight with her boyfriend. She continuously kept crying. Leanne wanted to tell her everything that happened with her in the company today, but she could not say anything. Meanwhile, when she comes back home, Ming was waiting for her. He says, "Did you drink alcohol? And on top of that, you came so late. Is your mood bad?" She says, "No, my friend's mood was bad, so I drank a little with her." Next day, when Leanne goes to the company, Juhi gives her a lot of work and talks to her very rudely. At lunchtime, Jin comes there and proposes to her to become his girlfriend. All the employees in the company start clapping and say, "Quickly say yes to him." Hearing this, Leanne takes Jin to the side and says, "Stop doing this. Because of this, you are increasing my problems in the company even more." After that, when Leanne comes back, Juhi suddenly starts behaving very nicely with her. On top of that, she gives her work to some other employee. At night, when Leanne comes home, she tells all these things to Ming and says that Juhi's mood keeps changing again and again. Sometimes she suddenly becomes very nice in front of me, and sometimes she gives me too much work. Hearing this, next day Ming goes to meet Jin and tells him everything about Juhi. Jin says, "No problem, I will handle this matter." After that, he goes to meet Juhi. Juhi says that I did not bully Leanne. Jin says, "There is nothing like that. Actually, I came here to apologize to you. The truth is that I like Leanne a lot, and I want to make her my wife. But what I did yesterday in the company was wrong." Juhi says, "No problem, I will treat Leanne nicely." Meanwhile, Jang comes and asks Ming, "What are you doing on your phone?" Ming says that my sister was having some problems in the company, so I sent Jin to help her. I was just reading Jin's messages. Hearing this, Jang says, "Have you lost your mind? You are knowingly pushing your sister toward Jin. You should not do this." Jang says Jin is not suitable for Leanne's sister. Ming replies that lately Jang talks too much about his sister and asks if he likes her. He jokingly says he will not allow him to become his brother-in-law. Jang immediately clarifies that he was not talking about her sister, he was talking about Ming. Ning and Jin visit a gym owner and ask him to review their product, but he refuses. Jin then hints that he might stop joining the gym, which shocks Ning. Meanwhile, everyone is eating together. Ming's mother jokingly says it feels like he is in love. Leanne asks when he got a girlfriend. Father suggests inviting her home someday. Ming denies everything and continues eating. Leanne grabs his phone to check, but Ming quickly snatches it back and leaves. After he goes, mother and father ask who the girl was. Leanne calmly says it was not a girl, it was a man. Both are shocked. Next, the gym owner decides to buy Ming's wristwatch. Ning is working out there but keeps getting distracted by him. While staring, she slips and falls. The gym owner saves her but gets injured in the process. The next day, Ning hears Mr. Song telling her she is too weak and should train harder. Feeling insulted, she complains to her colleagues. Jang and another colleague decide to accompany her to the gym. At the gym, Jang and the colleagues start training, while Ning talks to another trainer. She criticizes Mr. Song for being arrogant. The trainer explains that he was bullied in childhood for being weak, so he became strong later, not to show off, but to stay healthy. Meanwhile, Ming and Leanne are alone at home, while their mother and father are on a mountain trip. Heavy rain starts, and Leanne worries about them. She keeps calling, but there is no signal. Ming reassures her that it is normal in the mountains and they will be fine. She stays awake waiting, but falls asleep on his shoulder at midnight. Ming stays awake the whole night. In the morning, their parents call and confirm they are safe. Later, an aunt comes to Ming's company, saying it has grown a lot. Ming takes her outside, gives her money, and tells her to just message next time instead of coming. After she leaves, Ming becomes sad, remembering how she always used to ask him for money since childhood and insult him when he had none. At night, Ming goes to the hospital instead of going home. There, it is revealed that his real mother is alive and suffering from a brain tumor, which also caused her to lose her eyesight. Aunt has been taking money from Ming to pay for her treatment. Seeing his mother in this condition, Ming is heartbroken. In a flashback, it is shown that after his father's death, his mother left him and Aunt always mistreated him. In the present, Ming sits beside his blind mother. She, not recognizing him, assumes he is a caretaker. His mother begins speaking from the heart, saying she regrets leaving her son and, before dying, wanted to see him once and apologize. Hearing this, Ming becomes deeply emotional. Meanwhile, Leanne reaches her aunt's house while searching for the address and learns everything from her uncle. At the hospital, Ming returns with food but finds his mother has passed away. He breaks down in tears, overwhelmed with grief and unanswered questions. Leanne arrives there. Seeing her, Ming tightly hugs her and cries, saying he wanted to ask his mother why she left him, and if she had already left, why she wanted to meet him now. He says he searched for her all his life, but their first meeting became their last. Leanne gently says his mother must have regretted leaving him and probably wanted to meet him one last time to apologize. Next, Ning grows closer to Mr. Song, making Jang jealous. He realizes he has developed feelings for Ning without even noticing. Another employee also feels jealous seeing them together. Later, Mr. Song comes to train Jang, but Jang mocks him and shows off exercise moves. While trying to impress, he embarrasses himself and falls. Jang then openly tells Ning he likes her. Ning reacts angrily, asking if he has lost his mind. He insists he is serious, but she clearly rejects him, saying her answer will always be no. Meanwhile, Leanne's friend is preparing for marriage and invites her shopping. She also asks Ming to join. Ming initially refuses, but later agrees. At the shop, the friend praises Ming's looks, and even Leanne keeps glancing at him as he looks handsome in the suit. Elsewhere, Ning asks Jung when he started liking her. He says she already rejected him, so it does not matter. But then he admits he does not even know when it started, only that he felt he could not live without fighting with her, and realized it was Ming. Someone secretly records this conversation and shares it in the group chat. Jung becomes the subject of office jokes and embarrassment. Later, at the friend's wedding, everyone plays a speed dating game. Accidentally, Jung kisses Ning, and she immediately chases him angrily. Then it is Jian and Leanne's turn, but Ming dislikes the game and walks away. Leanne follows him and asks why he came outside. Ming asks if she likes Jin, and she replies that it is none of his business. Next day, Mr. Han informs Leanne about an important investor party and tells her to memorize guest details. Juhee, Leanne, and Mr. Han attend the event together. Leanne helps manage everything, while Juhee assists her whenever she forgets names. She feels proud after doing well, but her happiness turns into shock when her mother reveals she has arranged her blind date with Chen. Leanne refuses, but her mother insists. Finally, she agrees but says she will bring Ming with her. Ming asks why he must go, but Leanne pinches him and says he is coming with her. Ming comes with Leanne to her blind date, but the boy, Chen, does not show up due to work. Meanwhile, Leanne's friend is organizing a group blind date for her promotion and forces both Juhee and Ming to join, even though neither wants to come. At the event, a boy asks for Leanne's number, but she says she does not have her phone. Another boy tells her to step aside, saying her turn is over. She notices a girl she thinks she has seen before. Ming, meanwhile, realizes the man in front of her is Chen. Chen introduces himself to Leanne, and she realizes he is the blind date her mother arranged. Soon, Chen also recognizes her. He says he does not like blind dates either, and only came because of his friend. He jokes that maybe their meeting is destiny since they met here instead. The other boy laughs at him. Afterward, Leanne complains that Chen keeps praising himself. At that moment, Jin arrives. The friend mentions many boys asked for her number, making Jin jealous. When Jin learns about Chen, he becomes extremely angry. Next day, Chen calls Leanne. She does not recognize him at first, but then remembers. At night, he asks her out, but she refuses. He keeps insisting. Jin calls her and says if Chen troubles her, he will break his bones. Chen later invites her out again, and Jin goes with her. Chen tries to impress her by playing golf, but Jin turns out to be an expert and outshines him. Later, at a company exhibition, Ming presents his electronic bracelet project. Everyone likes his presentation, and investors show interest. Chen suddenly appears and again claims it is destiny meeting Leanne. Jin gets furious and tries to attack him, but she stops him and Chen runs away scared. Next day, Ming meets Mr. Han at Jin's father's company. Mr. Han is interested in collaboration, but still does not fully commit to investing. Meanwhile, Chen visits Leanne's home. Her mother finds him cultured, but Ming suspects he is fake. Ming tries to expose him, but does not get a chance. To deal with Chen, Ming works with Jin and Juhee. Juhee calls Chen, pretending to offer a big order. Chen arrives with his sales manager. Jin insults his company in front of the manager, who tolerates it because a $2 million deal is at stake. After leaving, the manager scolds Chen, warning him the deal is important and he must secure it or lose his job. Chen goes back to Jin, but Jin ignores him, saying it is gym time and makes him follow. Jin then forces Chen into exhausting exercise and mocks him. Back at the company, Chen asks to sign the contract. Jin reveals the deal is actually only $20,000, not 2 million. Chen is shocked. Joo-hee then calls Ming. Ming tells Chen the deal can be 2 million, but only if he agrees to stay away from Leanne forever. Jang adds that he must also stay away from Ning. Chen agrees and signs the contract, then leaves happily. Next, Mr. Han assigns Leanne a real estate project. Leanne goes to meet Mr. Frank and tells him his project is fine, but there is something wrong in the finance part of the project. Mr. Frank gets angry and says, "Do you think I want to eat the money? If you do not trust me, come tomorrow and see the construction site yourself."
Next day, Joo-hee goes to the site with the Leon. The place feels dangerous, so Joo-hee stays downstairs and sends the Leon with Mr. Frank. He takes her to a very tall building and shows her how many people depend on the project, insisting he needs their investment. The Leon replies that until financial issues are fixed, their company won't invest. Mr. Frank gets angry and starts shouting. From a distance, Joo-hee sees this and quickly calls Jin, saying he might hurt her. Jin arrives, but gets injured. He tells Mr. Frank he should not have taken a girl to such a dangerous height. Mr. Frank apologizes, saying he thought shouting would help get investment. He explains thousands of workers depend on this project and asks for understanding. Because Jin is injured, she goes to the hospital. There, a doctor who was his father's friend secretly accesses Choi's full records. Joo-hee hears shocking information and calls Minga to meet her. When Minga arrives, Jin asks about the 50,000 yuan payment for Choi's medical bill. Ming realizes she found out and explains his mother left him some money before she passed away. Since Choi's family helped him, he also helped them. He asks Jin to keep it secret, especially from the Leanne, so old wounds don't reopen. Jin agrees. Later, Jin meets the Leanne and says he found out who paid Choi's bill. She asks for the name, but he refuses, saying he promised not to reveal it. She then asks the amount, and Jin tells her. The Leon mistakenly thinks Jin was the one who helped. Jin then becomes emotional and confesses his feelings, proposing to her. He correctly mentions her likes and dislikes, and she agrees to be his girlfriend. Later, Jin spends time with her and asks for a kiss, since they are now dating. She kisses him on the cheek, and Ming secretly sees them. When Ming enters, he asks if she and Jin are dating. She says yes, saying Jin helped her a lot, and she accepted him. She then leaves, and Ming becomes very sad. Jin tells his parents about the relationship. His mother is surprised, and Jin jokes confidently. He also tells his father, calling the Leon his future daughter-in-law, and asking to make her vice president. His father refuses nepotism, but says if she performs well, she can become vice executive. Jin gets slightly disappointed. Meanwhile, Ning rushes in and says Mr. Wu's company copied their product and launched it first. It's furious and says he won't leave Mr. Wu, but the employees stop him. At the same time, Ming goes to meet Mr. Wu about the issue. When Ming calls Mr. Wu, he says it is important for youngsters like you to fail, so you understand that success doesn't come easily. The call gets cut. Afterwards, employees say that after the exhibition, they gave interviews where reporters asked strange questions. Ming says this must be Mr. Wu's plan. Jung says Mr. Wu fooled them badly. Ning says he copied their product and launched it first, so now their company will lose all respect in the market. When Leon learns this, she asks Ming if he is okay. Ming says not to worry, he is fine. She says Mr. Han is very angry and has refused to invest. Everyone believes Ming sold the product to Mr. Wu, so now all blame is on him. Leon says to Mr. Han that the Wu company copied the product, not Ming's company, but Mr. Han says he won't invest regardless. As an investor, he only cares about profit, not who copied whom. If it doesn't benefit him, he's not interested. Meanwhile, Ming's employees visit different companies for funding, but everyone now sees them as frauds and refuses. One CEO even slaps and throws out an employee. They all return disappointed. At home, Leon's mother is worried because Ming hasn't returned. Leon goes to find him and sees him still working late. Ming says she came because his mother must be worried. She tells him not to worry and to finish work so they can go home together. Next day, Jiang gets a call from a company saying they want to invest. He takes Ming there, and Ming is shocked to see the owner is Jian. A flashback shows Ming, Choi, and Jian admiring a motorbike as kids. Choi says he'll ride one like it someday. Ming says he wants to drive a car for Jian's family. Jian arrives, and the bike belongs to him. Back in the present, Jian trusts Ming and believes he would never copy. Ming promises to improve the product, and Jian agrees. Jian's sister, Shen, also arrives, a famous violinist and Ming's old classmate. She asks Ming to attend her practice like before. He hesitates, but agrees. After Ming leaves, Jian tells Shen how he met Choi and Ming. A flashback shows Jian leaving his bike with them, a gang attacking, Ming and Choi trying to stop them, and Jian fighting the gang. Police take everyone away. Ming waits all night for Jian at the station, while Choi leaves. In the morning, Jian sees Ming still waiting and is impressed. Later, Ming attends Shen's practice. He says she is still as serious as childhood. Shen says she trained hard after school and became introverted. She gives him concert tickets before he leaves. Ming attends her concert with employees. Afterward, Shen thanks him and shows she is wearing Ming's company watch. Being a celebrity, her support brings attention back to Ming's company. Next scene, Ming's company gets a small boost in promotion. After a few days, Shen calls Ming to her studio again because she has created a new music piece. She plays it for him and then says she has been feeling mentally disturbed lately, so she has decided to teach children self-defense. Ming agrees and helps her with it. After that, when Shen arrives, everyone celebrates together at a party. In this gathering, it is announced that Ming and Leanne are now together, making everyone happy. Later, everyone becomes slightly drunk. Jin, in a tipsy state, says he will reveal everything. Leanne then admits that she already knew about Ming and kisses him. Then Ming leaves. In the office, everyone is respecting Leanne because of Jin. As they all go inside the house,
Her mother says Leanne and Jin.
seeing this situation, Ming becomes shocked but stays silent. Leanne offers to drop Jin outside. Jin emotionally says that if she had been in Ming's place during childhood, Leanne would have called her brother today. Leanne laughs, but Ming interrupts and says it is not a joke and he cannot continue like this. He says he will not come to their house again. Leanne tries to calm the situation and says she will tell her mother that he has gone abroad if asked. Jin agrees. Jin, being a bit immature and childish, decides to change and starts working with Ming. He tells him to also take care of his health. Later, Ming creates an advanced smartwatch and tells everyone to prepare for production so they can launch it in the market first. And while checking Leanne's laptop, she sees a photo and asks who Choi is. Leanne explains that Ming died in childhood, and after his death, her mother suffered trauma. They couldn't afford treatment until Jin helped them anonymously. Later, she discovered that Jin had paid all the medical bills. Hearing this, Shen says Jin seems like a good person. Meanwhile, Jang arrives with files. Ming says his first product was for his mother, and the second was for Choi's family. Joo-hee points out that Ming is too involved in Choi's family matters. Ming explains that Choi loved sports in childhood and wanted to become a PE teacher, so the watch will make him happy. Jung tells him that he has dedicated his whole life to their family. Ming replies that psychologically, people often chase what they lacked in childhood. He says he never received family love because his mother left him, so he understands that emptiness. Later, Leanne proudly shows the watch, but suddenly receives bad news. Leanne tells her mother that she is in a relationship with Jin. Leanne's mother, who is already emotional about Ming, becomes happy for them. However, Ming becomes visibly uncomfortable seeing them together. Leanne's mother asks about Jin's family. Jin says they are currently traveling. She mentions that Jin's father used to stay at home in childhood, making Leanne suspicious, and she falls silent. Ming quickly changes the topic and says Jin's mother remarried. He smiles on the outside, but feels hurt inside. Next scene, Leanne comes to the company. Mr. Wu discusses a new project involving land purchase through an auction. Joo-hee says everything depends on Mr. Han's funding approval and that she will ask him about it. Next scene, when she goes to talk with Mr. Han, she tells him that they will invest only 50% in his company. The assistant says the project is very good, so they should give full funding. Hearing this, Mr. Han replies sharply that he is the investor and knows what is right for the company, reminding the assistant not to forget his position. On the other hand, Leanne is discussing the same issue and says that Mr. Han's company is only offering 50% investment. She is worried because she wants to help Mr. Yan, but doesn't know how. Meanwhile, Ming overhears their conversation from a distance. The next day, Leanne leaves when Ming suggests an investor, and that investor agrees to fund Mr. Yan's company. After helping them, Ming returns to the company and discovers that their system has been hacked. Jang says their system was the most advanced version, and Mr. Wu shouldn't be able to hack it so easily, meaning something is definitely wrong. Ning then says Mr. Wu will not stop, So instead of a bracelet, they should develop an electronic necklace for better security. After a few days of hard work, the team successfully develops the electronic necklace. Later, Mr. Han assigns Leanne a project from Mr. Wu's company. Leanne doesn't want to take it because of past issues, but she cannot refuse. While reviewing the project, Leanne discovers that Ming's company and Wu company have the same card design. She becomes confused and starts suspecting that Ming might be stealing products from Mr. Wu's side. She goes to Ning to discuss it. Ning says they worked day and night, but Mr. Wu keeps hacking their systems. She adds that every product they create, whether for Leanne's mother or Choi, gets copied by Mr. Wu, including the new advanced necklace. Hearing this, Leanne goes home and confronts Ming. Ming apologizes, but she asks why he is apologizing to her. She says she had doubts about him, which is why Mr. Han gave her the Wu Company project. She insists she tested everything and approved their necklace recently. So how could it be copied so quickly? She feels someone inside their company is betraying them. The next day, Ming observes all employees carefully, but cannot identify the traitor. In the following scene, everyone is at a party when suddenly a call comes on Yu Young's phone. Everyone is shocked seeing Wu's assistant's number saved there. Ming asks to put the phone on speaker. Leanne angrily says that since Yu Young already got $2 million, he should give them information properly and stop betraying them. She says she only cares about her company's benefit. After the call ends, everyone accuses Yu Young of betrayal. He defends himself, saying he also has dreams and wants to earn money like others. Jiang calls him shameless, and Yu Young fires back, accusing Jiang of being irresponsible and only flirting with Ning instead of working seriously. A fight almost breaks out, but Ning stops them. Ming intervenes and tells everyone to stop. Yu Young, drunk, leaves, saying they should continue without him. Later, a call comes from Leanne asking about catering arrangements and their location. The next day, Ming doesn't remember anything that happened last night. Soon after, Leanne arrives, and a flashback shows Ming holding her hand and confessing that he has liked her for a long time and no longer sees her as a sister. Leanne is shocked. Back in the present, Leanne reminds him of what he said last night. Ming asks if he really said that. She confirms it and says he has become a successful businessman, but she will always remain his sister regardless. Ming accepts it, believing her. Later, Ming learns that a case has been filed against him for stealing. Jang says Mr. Wu is playing the victim. Ming says they must prove the company innocent. In the board meeting, members refuse to invest further. Mr. Han then announces Leanne as vice executive, shocking everyone. He also suggests that since Ming's company has no investors, this is the best chance to buy it at a low price. The responsibility is given to Leanne, but she hesitates because it is Ming's company. Next scene, Mr. Han says that he has made Leanne the vice executive and warns her not to disappoint him. Later, she arrives at the company and announces that they want to buy Ming's company. Ning says they are offering $5 million, while another company is offering only $3 million. So the $5 million deal is better, but Ning still refuses. Ming also refuses and clearly says he will not sell his company. Mr. Han insists that $5 million is a good offer and gives them 1 month, warning that after that he will not offer even a single penny. When Jin learns about this, he meets Ming and tells him that if he does not sell the company, Mr. Han will break his relationship with Leanne. He also says Leanne has become vice executive, and if she cannot help sell the company within a month, she might even lose her position. He tells Ming to think carefully, especially since the offer is $5 million and can help start a new business. Meanwhile, Leanne officially becomes vice executive. For her happiness, Ming eventually agrees to sell his company to Mr. Han. When he returns home, he is very sad. His father already knows everything and comforts him, thanking him for everything he has done for the family. The next day, Jin calls Ming to meet him. He tells Ming that he is not Leon's biological brother and that their relationship is fake. He says Ming has done enough for the family and should now step back, assuring him that he will take care of Leon's family. He also advises Ming to focus on his future since he has already sold his company. Ming replies that he understands why things were hidden from him before and says he never wanted Leanne to suffer for his decisions. He explains that $5 million was a good deal, so he accepted it and apologizes for not consulting Ning and Jang. Ming asks where he is going, and Ming says he is going to buy a house just to clear his mind. Ning also joins him. There, Ming decides to return to school and says he wants to start again from geometry class. Leanne's mother initially disagrees, but father supports him and allows it. A few days later, Jiang returns from Beijing and learns that Ming has sold his company. He is shocked and says all his hard work is wasted, but he still cannot believe Ming made this decision. Ning says they still have some evidence and will eventually uncover the truth. Next scene, Leanne goes to meet Ming and asks when he will return home, saying her mother misses him a lot. Ming replies that since his mother is already managing everything, he does not feel the need to return right now. Later, Shen visits Ming's house and asks if he moved there because of Jin. Ming says he does not want to come between Leanne and Jin. He adds that his mother is stable now, and right now he just wants to stay alone. Next scene, Ming's career thoughts are still going on in his mind. Meanwhile, Shen is in the kitchen preparing food for him. Ming clearly tells her not to add anything he is allergic to. Shen agrees and brings homemade food after some time. When Ming eats it, he suddenly gets an allergic reaction. Shen insists she didn't add anything wrong, but when they check the packet, they realized it contained egg. At the hospital, the doctor scolds them, saying they should have been more careful because of his known allergy. Luckily, it only caused a fever, but they must be cautious next time. Shen apologizes, but Leanne says she was careless. However, Ming ignores her and behaves possessively, not allowing Shen to stay close to him. Ming is still unconscious and in his sleep holds Leanne's hand while calling her name. Leanne feels awkward. Meanwhile, Shen tells her to take care of him and leaves. Shen sees Ming again calling Leanne's name in his sleep and gets deeply hurt. The next day, Ming wakes up and asks Shen if she stayed with him all night. She says yes, but does not mention that Leanne also came. Later, Ming is working on data collection when Leanne comes to meet him. She questions why he is not calling her and says she had to come herself. She also asks if he is restarting his company. Ming replies that he never gave up. Shen again asks him to join her brother's company, saying he only listens to Leanne and becomes different around her. She brings up the hospital incident and asks why he didn't tell her Leanne came. Shen finally confesses that she loves him. Ming apologizes, but says he cannot accept her feelings because he already loves someone else. Meanwhile, Mr. Han visits the hospital, and the doctor reveals that due to excessive stress, he has developed cancer. On the other side, Jin proposes marriage to Leanne, and she accepts. Later, Ming goes to Leanne's house, planning to confess his feelings. Leanne quickly hides her earring after seeing him. Outside, Ming finally confesses that he loves her. Leanne says she already knows. Ming asks how, and she says she understood it the day he was injured. Leanne admits she stayed silent because she was scared of losing him. Ming says he has no regrets and confesses again. Leanne shows her ring and reveals she got engaged to Jin that night. Ming asks if she ever liked him. Leanne says no and leaves crying. The next day, Leanne shows her engagement ring to her parents and announces her marriage with Jin. Her mother is happy but emotional. Her father, who already knew about Ming's feelings, worries about him and goes to meet Ming. Meanwhile, Mr. Han says they have established their market in China and now plan to expand internationally, asking Leanne and Jin to move abroad after marriage. Leanne becomes conflicted. Later, Jin drops Leanne home and notices her luggage. Leanne says everything belongs to Ming and that he will stay with them again. Jin gets upset, saying she always talks about Ming, even though he is her fiancé. Leanne replies that without Ming, she cannot live normally. She is just packing her luggage and about to leave home when Jang and Ning arrive. They tell her that all the evidence collected against Mr. Wu has been destroyed by someone. Ming says that it doesn't matter now because both of them are with him and he already has a new plan. In the next scene, when Ming returns home, his mother becomes very happy. She tells him that his sister and Jin have gone to see their new house after marriage, so he should help them decorate it. His father disagrees, saying he is already busy and they will handle it themselves. Leanne's mother gets annoyed, but before things escalate, Ming says he will help. Leanne feels uncomfortable with the situation. At night, she tries to talk to Ming, but he stands near the door and does not open it. Meanwhile, Jin tells his parents about the new house. Mr. Han says he is not buying any house here and insists that after marriage, Jin will go abroad. Jin is only focused on Leanne, which angers Mr. Han. He says Jin never thinks about the family, and this decision is final. Later, Mr. Han secretly talks on the phone, asking if the work he assigned is done, and saying he needs to leave the country quickly, while arranging money transfers abroad. On the other hand, Leanne visits her friend, who is crying. She tells Leanne to think carefully before marriage and not repeat her mistakes. She says she handles both office and home alone, while her husband avoids responsibility. Leanne asks if they are planning divorce, but her friend says no, her husband wants it. Leanne advises her to stop fighting and try to live peacefully. In the next scene, Leanne is decorating a new house with Jin, when suddenly he receives a call that his father has collapsed. Both rush to the hospital. The doctor says they will know the condition after reports. Jin becomes very disturbed seeing his father. Mr. Han then tells Leanne that from now on, she will take his place in the company and sign documents in emergencies. He says everything is already prepared due to his health condition. The board members disagree, but he insists it is final. Meanwhile, Ming is trying to start a new company with Shen and Ning. A director from Mr. Wu's company checks financial reports and finds irregularities. He calls Mr. Wu and accuses him of fraud, warning that the partnership will collapse. Mr. Wu angrily tells him to stay quiet and reminds him that his investment is also at risk. He then demands they break the partnership. After that, Mr. Wu tells the board that Leanne is responsible for the financial scam. The board members call her for questioning. Initially, there is no proof, so she is released. But the next day, they return with evidence showing a signed document. They ask if she created the fake financial report. Leanne denies it, saying she left the project long ago and someone else handles it now. The board members then show her the signature again, and Leanne is left completely shocked. In the next scene, Leanne says she carefully checked all the files before signing them. One board member suggests that maybe Mr. Wu has done some scam in the share market without informing anyone. Leanne replies that she does not know anything about it. Meanwhile, Jin learns that Mr. Han is about to leave the country. He becomes emotional. Mr. Han tells him to calm down and says both of them must leave abroad immediately. He says everything has already been arranged and they should never return. Jin asks why. Mr. Han says his company is going to collapse soon, so he has already transferred all assets to his name. He also warns Jin not to stay in contact with Leanne because an investigation is ongoing. If they connect with her, their location will be exposed. On the other side, Leanne learns about the situation, but her mother stops her from acting, telling her to follow her father's decision. At the company, board members ask Leanne where Mr. Han is. She says he went for medical treatment, and she has no idea where he is now. The next day, Leanne is with her friend, when suddenly goons arrive searching for Mr. Han. They threaten her with a knife, demanding his location. Leanne insists she knows nothing. At that moment, Ming arrives and rushes to protect her. The goons flee, but their leader stabs Ming before escaping. Ming is taken to the hospital in critical condition. Leanne's mother sees him and suffers a trauma attack, fainting. The doctor later confirms Ming is in a coma due to a deep knife wound, and only recovery will reveal his condition. Leanne repeatedly tries to contact Jin, but gets no reply. She needs money for treatment, so she goes to the company for her salary advance, but is shocked to find she has been fired. Meanwhile, Leanne's mother wakes up with no memory of recent events. When she asks about Leanne, father lies that she is studying. That night, he gives Leanne the savings he had kept for her marriage, insisting she use it for Ming's treatment. Leanne refuses at first, but he reminds her that Ming has already done so much for them. The next day, Leanne starts talking to unconscious Ming, hoping he will wake up by hearing her voice. Jin learns about Ming's condition and leaks the news, causing reporters to gather outside the hospital. They create chaos, asking questions about the attack and the company. Jin warns them to leave or he will call the police, and they eventually leave. After they leave, Jin suspects someone is deliberately creating misunderstandings. Leanne also wonders who is behind it. Later, Leanne discovers that someone has already paid Ming's hospital bill. She realizes it must be Shen. She thanks her, but Shen says she only wants Ming to recover and refuses to take the money back. Leanne insists she will return it later, but Shen says she only wants his recovery. Leanne also tells Jian that Mr. Han is behind everything, including fraud and outside financial crimes. Shen says she already suspected this before being fired and confirms that Ming's injury is also linked to Mr. Han. Leanne rushes back to the hospital and sees that Ming is slowly regaining consciousness. She immediately calls the doctor. In the next scene, Ming asks the doctor why he cannot feel his legs. The doctor reveals that his spine was badly injured, and he remained in a coma for almost half a month. When Leon and the others hear that he has regained consciousness, they immediately come to meet him. Everyone encourages Ming to recover quickly so they can fight back against Mr. Wu. Meanwhile, Father reveals that the police found the person responsible for attacking Ming. It was Mr. Gao from Leon's company. The next day, police arrest Mr. Gao from Mr. Wu's company and send him directly to jail. After hearing this, Ming asks Shen what happened while he was unconscious. Shen explains that Mr. Han committed fraud in his own company and escaped with his family. The goons who attacked that day actually came looking for Leanne to ask about Mr. Wu, but Ming got injured while protecting her. At the same time, Leanne is under pressure because people constantly question her about Mr. Han's family. She says she has not been connected with Jin for a long time and honestly does not know where they are. Meanwhile, Jin comes to meet her and says he is arranging help through someone. Leanne says she will return to work from tomorrow. At that moment, they notice Jin speaking to a doctor and requesting him to treat everyone without worrying about money. Seeing this, Leanne and Jian become emotional. Leanne says he has already done enough for Ming, but Jin replies that he considers Ming like his younger brother. He also knows Leanne is managing expenses with part-time jobs and borrowed money. Jin then offers her a job in his company with a good salary since she was fired from Mr. Han's company. After thinking about it, Leanne agrees. Later, Ming's leg surgery becomes successful. The doctor advises him to continue exercises if he wants to walk normally again. A few days later, Jin calls Leanne and admits that his father was involved in illegal work, which forced the family to hide. He says they may return to China soon and apologizes for disappearing. He explains he stayed away because he feared Leanne would get dragged into trouble because of him. Leanne emotionally replies that she waited for him for a long time, but during that time she faced interrogations, lost her job, and even saw Ming get attacked by creditors. She says the doctor still cannot say when Ming will fully recover. Jin apologizes again, but Leanne says everything feels meaningless now because he was not there when she needed him most. Meanwhile, Ming overhears their entire conversation. Later, Mr. Han angrily tells Jin that he warned him to stay away from Leanne because now she has become their enemy. Shen comes to meet Ming. She says movies fix everything magically, but real life is not so easy. Ming sadly says he feels he may never walk again. Shen encourages him and reminds him that the doctor said strong willpower can heal him, but Ming asks her not to visit him every day anymore because her family might misunderstand things. In the next scene, Shen becomes very upset. She tells Jian that Ming does not even want to meet anyone anymore, not even Leanne. He says Ming has completely changed. On the other hand, Jian tells Shen that Ming probably feels like a burden now, which is why he is avoiding everyone. Just then, Shen arrives and reveals that Ming has refused rehabilitation therapy. He says if this continues, Ming's condition will only get worse. Shen asks Leanne to talk to him because Ming still listens to her. Leanne says Ming is refusing to even meet her. At that moment, Shen calls and says Ming wants to leave the hospital and his condition does not sound good. Hearing this, both rush to the hospital. There, Ming is trying to stand by himself, but falls down. Jiang supports him and tells him not to think of himself as a burden. Ming says he loves Leanne, which is why he cannot let her suffer more. He says she is already dealing with her sick mother, and now even his hospital expenses. Ming says he wants to recover quickly and become normal again. Just then, Leanne arrives and asks to speak with him alone. She tells Ming that she regrets rejecting him earlier when he confessed his feelings. Leanne says she never saw him as a younger brother and always considered him the most important person in her life. She admits she was only scared to accept her feelings. Ming asks if she is pitying him, but Leanne says no. She promises to wait for him until he fully recovers, and even until the day he proposes marriage, but asks him not to push her away anymore. Hearing this, Ming finally smiles. From a distance, Jang watches them happily. Later, when he reaches the company, everyone notices how cheerful he looks. Shen proudly announces that Ming is getting discharged from the hospital and says Leanne has finally confessed her feelings to him. Hearing this, Everyone becomes shocked. Ning teases them for gossiping like old women, while Shen says he already has more plans ready for them. Meanwhile, Ming slowly starts exercising and learning to walk again. Later, Leanne brings him home. Her mother scolds him for disappearing without informing anyone and returning home injured, but father stops her and says Ming has just come back. In the next scene, Jin returns from America to China. When Leon's friend sees him, she warns him to stay away from Leon. Jin calmly says he only wants to apologize to her. At the company, Leon hears that Jin has returned. She tells Ming that as long as Jin does not create trouble again, they should simply ignore him. Ming agrees. Meanwhile, Jin remembers his father blaming Leanne for their downfall. He believes Leanne ruined their company and is now helping Jian's company against his father. On the other hand, Shen invites everyone to a club party and announces it is her farewell party because she is going abroad to become a world-class violinist. After the party, Leon and Ming are heading home when Jin suddenly stops them. Leon refuses to talk, but Jin grabs her hand. Ming immediately pulls him away and warns him to stay away from her. The next day, Jin again tries meeting Leon. Her friend notices this and informs Ming. Ming tells Jin that Leon is already stressed because of him and asks him not to make her life worse. Jin angrily says that both of them fooled him since school days. He says he chased Leon for years without knowing she belonged to Ming and calls them disgusting. Hearing this, Ming punches him. At that moment, Leon arrives and stops the fight. Jin mocks Ming by saying he is disabled and cannot protect her future. Leon replies that her life decisions are none of his business and leaves with Ming. Later, Leon returns Jin's engagement ring and ends everything between them. Jin says she never wanted to marry him. Leon admits she once did, but after everything he did, her feelings changed. Jin accuses her of never loving him, and Leanne says that now she truly does not. Then she leaves crying. After the engagement breaks, Jin's family keeps thinking about everything. Jin later goes to Leanne's house, but she refuses to meet him and warns that she will call the police if he returns again. Meanwhile, Hao Yang gets fired from Mr. Wu's company because of a financial mistake. Mr. Wu insults him and says nobody likes his working style, which makes Hao Yang furious. At the same time, Jin meets Mr. Wu and says they both share the same enemy, Ming, so they should work together. Mr. Wu agrees, and they form an alliance. Jin promises that now he will destroy everyone, one by one. Later, Leanne's assistant informs her that Jin and Mr. Wu have joined hands. Leanne realizes the situation is becoming dangerous and says Jin is now playing the same dirty game as Mr. Wu. Her assistant says Jin seems to be directly targeting Ming. Leanne agrees and says he is using Mr. Wu to destroy Ming's company. Leanne's mother invites Jin to dinner and acts normal, but Leanne understands he is secretly planning something much bigger. In the next scene, Leanne, Jin, and Ming all become nervous because they fear his mother might discover the truth. After that, everyone sits together for dinner. Jin tries to explain something, but she says she does not want to hear anything and tells him not to come there again. Jin asks if he still has not told Mother about their real relationship. Her father changes the topic and tells everyone to focus on eating. Meanwhile, Leanne pulls Jin outside and tells him to leave. Jin begs her to accept him again and reminds her that he once promised to make her his bride after returning. Leanne angrily asks him to let go of her hand. At that moment, Ming arrives and frees her. He warns Jin again to stay away from Leanne. Jin says he is leaving for now, but will come back again. After he leaves, Leanne tells Ming that Jin has gone completely crazy, and she is scared he might reveal everything to Mother. In the next scene, Ming prepares to launch his company product, but nobody attends the ceremony. Neither the media nor company directors come because everyone has gone to Mr. Wu's launch event instead. As usual, Mr. Wu copied their idea again. Everyone becomes worried, but suddenly Ming gets an idea. They start a live stream and promote their product online. More than 10,000 people join the stream. But compared to Mr. Wu's event, the number is still small. Mr. Wu does not stop there. He sends people to interfere with Ming's company work, delays production, and cuts off connections with all contractors. Meanwhile, Jin arrives with flowers and once again asks Leanne to come back to him. Leanne throws the flowers away and warns him that if he harms Ming or his company again, she will never forgive him. Later, Jin gets drunk and complains to Juhi that despite doing everything for Leon, her heart still belongs to Ming. Juhi tells him she will always support him, but when Jin tries to kiss her, she pushes him away. In the next scene, Ming goes on his first date with Leanne, and both enjoy their time together. During this, Mr. Wu's assistant informs him that Ming's company uploaded a video which is becoming viral. Millions of people are liking it and even creating fan fiction about it. When Mr. Wu watches the video, he starts laughing. In the video, Ming demonstrates a machine he, while Leanne asks romantic questions, like whether he likes her or wants to watch a movie together. Every time Ming becomes nervous, the machine he reacts to his heartbeat. Seeing this, Jin becomes shocked. That night, everyone else leaves, while Ming and the team stay at the office. Mr. Wu hires hackers to break into Ming's company system. Suddenly, the security team notices data transferring rapidly and realizes the system is under attack. Everyone becomes worried because they had already installed strong security, but unexpectedly, the hacking suddenly stops. Even the hackers are confused because they had not done anything yet. Mr. Wu becomes shocked after failing to get the data. The next morning, Ming hears about the incident. Ming wonders who helped them, and both suspect Ho Young. Ming then meets Ho Young. Ho Young explains that because he worked for Mr. Wu for so long, he already knew an attack like this would happen. He reveals that Mr. Wu hired hackers last night, but he secretly stopped them. Ming asks why he helped them, and Ho Young says because of this. Mr. Wu admits he is not a good person and says he even tried harming Ming and Leanne. Feeling guilty, he asks Ho Young why he betrayed them. Ho Young explains that his father had huge debts and his mother was in the hospital, so he was forced to work with Mr. Wu. After hearing this, Ming forgives him. Outside, Jin meets Ho Young and offers him double money to work with him against Ming. But Ho Young refuses and says working with a loser like Jin is worse than being unemployed. Meanwhile, Ho Young uploads a post exposing that Mr. Wu stole Ming's products. Ning guesses Ho Young did this. Ming tells her Ho Young also has a video against Mr. Wu, and Ning quickly tells him to upload it online. On the other hand, Jin calls Leanne to a hotel. Leanne angrily asks for the stolen company data back. Jin says he only wants Ming to fall. Then he suddenly hugs Leanne while someone secretly takes photos of them. Later, Jin sees the photos and orders them to be uploaded online. Leanne warns him not to do this, but Jin says these pictures will destroy their reputation. Soon, rumors spread that Leanne betrayed the company and joined Jin. When Jin asks her about it, Leanne says she will never let the company suffer because of this. Ming also sees the photos and becomes angry. Before he can meet Leanne, another video goes viral where Jin reveals that Leanne is Ming's girlfriend in front of everyone at the company. Shocked, Leanne pulls him aside and asks what he is doing. By the time Ming arrives, Leanne has already left. Jin tells Ming that now nobody will believe their promotional videos anymore and threatens to release even more videos about Leanne. Ming calmly says he has an important interview and does not want to waste time arguing. Then he leaves. At the company, Ning tells him that people are calling the video fake and many customers have canceled orders. Ming realizes the interview is now their last hope. During the interview, Ming openly says that he and Leanne have known each other since childhood, and his feelings for her are real. A heartbeat machine also proves he is telling the truth. The reporters ask whether Jin is the real victim and about the company's recent data leak. Ming honestly answers both questions and promises users that their data will remain safe. Meanwhile, in Jiam's company, all the board members are taking class when people accuse her of being Jin's girlfriend. They say Jin's company has been their rival for years. Leanne tries to explain, but suddenly an employee finds evidence inside her bag. The board members call her a fraud and accuse her of leaking company secrets. Leanne remembers that her friend's husband had secretly placed the evidence in her bag. She could reveal the truth and prove herself innocent, but instead, she quietly resigns. When Ming learns about this, he comes to take her home. The next day, Leanne meets her friend's husband alone. He admits he did not know things would become this serious. Leanne tells him that Jin is only using him. He finally realizes his mistake. Later, Ming tells Leanne that since she is unemployed now, she should join his company. Leanne is scared, but Ming assures her that he will protect her, and it will be safer if she stays with him. Hearing this, she agrees. After that, Jin again meets her friend's husband. She tells him that Jin has changed him completely. From a distance, his wife overhears everything. When he comes upstairs, she asks him for a divorce. He tries to explain that he could never provide the lifestyle she wanted, but she says that is not the reason. She reminds him that she warned him to stay away from Jin, yet he still framed Leanne. She angrily says he is irresponsible irresponsible and does not even know how to run a home. Hearing this, he realizes his mistakes. Meanwhile, problems begin in Mr. Wu's company, so he goes to Jin for help. Jin threatens him and says the company belongs to him now, and if anything happens to it, the entire city will suffer. Mr. Wu leaves angrily. After that, Jin gets drunk. Once he becomes unconscious, Joo-hee secretly transfers important data from his laptop into her pen drive. Meanwhile, Ming and Leanne celebrate because now Mr. Wu's company is finally in danger. Ming happily tells Leanne that ever since she joined his company, everything has gone smoothly. Leanne says his company is stable now, so she should move on with her own life, but Ming refuses to let her go. The next morning, Mr. Wu gets arrested because the police now have strong evidence against him. After his company is destroyed, Jin becomes completely broken and starts drinking heavily. He tells Leanne to leave Ming and live a normal life, but she angrily walks away. The next day, Jin kidnaps Leanne and takes her to a warehouse. He informs Ming that Leanne is with him. Ming immediately rushes to save her. Joo-hee also joins him and reveals that she was the one who handed all the evidence to the police because she also wants to stop Jin. Soon, Jin's mother returns from abroad and Joo-hee goes to receive her. In the next scene, everyone reaches the warehouse. Jin says bringing his mother there will not stop him because today he wants revenge for his father's death. At that moment, Jin's mother reveals the truth. She says his father lied to him because he never wanted Jin to return to Leanne. Leanne had done nothing wrong. Instead, his father himself was responsible for everything. Jin is completely shocked. His mother confirms that both of them hid this truth from him for years. After hearing this, Jin breaks down emotionally and finally lets Leanne go. In the next scene, Jin's mother goes to the police station and says they misled Jin, which pushed him toward all these crimes. She accepts full responsibility for his actions and leaves. After that, everything slowly becomes normal again. Ming and Leanne start dating openly and even discuss marriage. Leanne says they should finally get married. Ming asks about her parents, and she replies that she will convince father first, but they must take care of her mother as well. One day, while walking on the road, they see a thief snatching a woman's purse. Leanne's father is to stop him. But before she can catch him, the thief stabs her and escapes. In the next scene, Leanne's father is in the hospital. He apologizes that he will not be able to witness their wedding and asks Ming to take care of his daughter after he is gone. Soon after, he passes away. A few years later, Ming and Leanne visit her father's grave. Leanne says they missed him a lot and are taking care of her mother just as he wished. Ming promises that he will give her a grand wedding someday. Leanne smiles and agrees.